Welcome everyone to another episode of Experience the Business Solutions. Today is episode 16. I cannot believe it, but I am so geeked and excited about the upcoming content that you are about to learn more about. Here at Experience the Business Solutions podcast show, we are passionate and motivating about changing the SBA success statistics. What does that mean? That means that we're looking to bring our entrepreneurs, our aspiring entrepreneurs and business owners, real solutions, transparency that can help them in building a successful as well as a sustainable business. Many times our entrepreneurs are looking for solutions. They're looking for the right ways to do things for their business. They're looking for the right way to eliminate most challenges that our prior small businesses and entrepreneurs have experienced. And that is what we look forward to bringing to you here. So here at Experience the Business Solutions podcast, we look forward to celebrating you and pushing you with the information that you need to be successful. Fontenot and Associate Solutions is also here to support you worldwide for your business. If you are in need of business and operation services, we are here to hear from you. No longer should our businesses be struggling to understand the financial aspect of their business or struggle in developing the right tools they need to just be efficient day in and day out. So definitely contact us or follow us on all of our social media platforms at Fontenot Solutions. So today I bring to you another amazing and important topic when it comes to being an entrepreneur in today's social media. Today we're talking about content that converts. When I say this is necessary, it's definitely necessary. So I encourage all of you, even our replay viewers, to go and grab your notebook, go and grab your pen, because Ms. Angel Santos is about to bring it forward to you. If you're that entrepreneur who's on social media pretty often looking for your ideal market, marketing to those, looking for those to come and let them know that you're here, that you have something that they need, this is the episode for you. Because now we're going to talk about how do I put myself out there to not only market myself, but to also convert. Because it's one thing to just market your business, one thing to put a graphic out there, it's one thing to let others know that you are here, but another is to actually be able to turn that into an actual sale with your ideal client. So today, with excitement, I bring to you Angel Santos. Angel is an extraordinary results achiever. She makes it a priority to get results for clients and herself. She started her career in marketing in 2004 by doing photography and website design for NASA. She has used her knowledge of verbal and nonverbal communication to write for Houston Chronicle, TheNest.com, Body and More Magazine, Home and Style Magazine. Along with serving as a business coach, Angel is a speaker, best-selling author, and member of the Women Helping Women to Network organization. She serves on the Forbes Coaches Council and contributes to the Huffington Post. She is a regular guest on various business and marketing radio shows and podcast shows and enjoys opportunities where she can share her stories, her knowledge, and experience with like-minded women who are ready to make a change. So I welcome you, the CEO of Grow My Brand, and also our special guest today, Angel Santos. Angel.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So I know I've just given a big spiel about you, but please ad lib to that. Like, is that me? It's like you've done a lot and you are definitely showing up, because I see you and I piggyback on you. I'm like, okay, what is she doing today? How is she making this work for her? And you've done some rebranding of yourself. So please tell us about that.
I have. You know, what I always tell clients and women that I speak with is it's scary, because when you're a new entrepreneur, especially, and I know this, right? You want to say, I can help anyone willing to pay. Listen, I can help you. But as we've been in this, because this is year 2 for me in my coaching business, right? As we've done more, helped more, gotten more clear on our ideal clients, we rebranded from Grow My Brand to Christian Shepreneur Academy, because I'm clearer than ever that I am meant to serve those who serve the Most High.
And I love that because I know we've talked about it quite a bit here on the show, but it goes back to you finally feel that you have your ideal client.
And I love it.
So before we can get to content converts, how to convert the content, they have to be real, what's the right word, comfortable and just in clarity of who their ideal client is.
They have to be. And listen, I can already feel the resistance to those listening like, oh yeah, that's just mumbo jumbo to sell me a product. Why do I need an ideal client? Why do I need a target market? And so I like to make it really simple. No one takes off for a road trip if you don't have clear directions to where you're going, because when you target nowhere, you end up nowhere. And it's the same thing when it comes to business.
That is the frustration of entrepreneurship. I would say that is one of the top 3, that you get up early, you stay up late. I've been in it for 6 months and I still cannot convert. Well, not my ideal clients, because in the first 6 months, you may feel like, okay, the first person that says yes, I'm just going to take them on. But here today, we're saying no, there is a method to the madness of entrepreneurship. As much as it makes you sick, like you say, you are so clear, and you just help me to know that even starting off, because if I can give a transparent moment to our listeners, is starting off, I wanted to service everybody because everybody needs what I have. No matter what business you do, everybody needs it. But as you stay in your path, in your zone longer and longer, you realize that, okay, I'm not meant for everybody. I can show up, and if those that need me want me, but you help me in knowing that there is a process to this journey.
It is. You get clearer and clearer the longer you're in it. You do.
So you have to stay committed. So to those listening, to those aspiring, to those who are just getting started, don't get frustrated just because you're in your 1 to 3 month mark and you feel like, you know what, I'm not making the money that I said I would make in my first 3 months. But you have to stick with it. You have to be consistent, and you have to allow yourself to get that clarity. And we obtain the most of that by servicing customers. That's how you learn, okay, these are not my ideal, and definitely these are my ideal, and this is what they look like. So that brings us into your amazing topic today. Teach us how to convert. What should be my first process in converting?
Well, before I tell you about the process to converting, I do want to just speak to something that you said. You talked about how, you get up early and you stay up late. Mm-hmm. True. I do get up early. I don't stay up late though. My husband will tell you, like, I'm usually in bed by 2 p.m. Now I'm not asleep, but like I'm resting, I have my laptop. I'm watching Downton Abbey right now. I'm binging Bones. So
I love Bones.
Yeah, I'm binging Bones right now. So I'm all about Angel and Bones. So there is, because once you get the content to that converts process down, mm-hmm. you can automate it, mm-hmm. and it really does add so much leverage to your business, so mm-hmm. where you do get a lot of your time back. But when you don't create content that converts, and it covers all content, right? But when you don't create content that converts, you're just putting stuff out there with a strategy, without a strategy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I just want to say, for those who feel like they're burning at both ends, it doesn't stay that way, and it doesn't have to be that way.
And I love that you bring that up, because a lot of us may feel that is the way of entrepreneurship. And I definitely glad you brought light to that. It's not the way. Although that may be how we start, it's not the way that you want to be. I definitely want to be like Angel, in the bed by 2 and 3, to where I'm not stressing, I'm not rushing with anxiety to do things, but I'm more so in a relaxed mode because I have processes in place. I've implemented things that's going to help me with those small administrative tasks that I was doing way before.
It goes to, have you heard of the 80-20 rule?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and it's true. And it's so easy. Let me tell you, I'm aware of it, but I can get caught up in it. But it's so easy to get caught up in that 80% of what you enjoy doing, but it doesn't really have anything to do with your conversion, mm-hmm. but it's that 20%. So when you focus on that 20%, I shouldn't say this because I don't want new entrepreneurs to think you can just have a 4-hour day starting off and make it. But when you're focusing on the 20%, a lot of times you can. But again, most of us don't know what that 20% is mm-hmm. starting out. And so, you're burning it at both ends. As far as, though, creating content that converts, mm-hmm. one of the biggest mistakes that I see new entrepreneurs make, and again, anything I say, trust me, I've made the mistakes already, right? I learned the hard
Tested
way.
and approved.
Yeah, I tested it, and then I invested in a bunch of coaching and programs to learn it from them. So I learned it in both ways, is that they post to get visible. They understand, oh, okay, I need to get on social media. I need to get on Facebook. I need to get on Instagram. I need to get on Pinterest. I need to get on Google Plus, bless your heart. I need to get on all these different mediums and get really, really visible.
Right.
And so mistake one is that it doesn't require you to be everywhere. It does not. Right?
That's a tweetable moment.
Yeah.
You don't have to be
You
everywhere.
do not have to be everywhere. You can, Brendan Bouchard, one of my coaches, he calls it platform farming, where you pick one medium and you own it. You know what I mean? You master it. That's problem one, is too many people are being everywhere and you already, don't know what you're doing.
Yes. And I'm crying because I can't post on everywhere every day. So I feel like I'm not productive.
That's okay. You don't have to be. You really don't. I started posting everywhere. I was Medium, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and none of my money was coming from social media, but I was just doing it because I thought that's what you did. You know what I mean? I would say if you're starting out, pick one or two, right? I usually recommend Facebook and Instagram because they have the most active users over 18, so you can probably find your target market in one of those, but it really does, as you know, depend on where your people are. So that's number one, is you don't have to be everywhere, because before I can tell you how to create content that converts, I need you to get these mistakes out of the way first. And then number two is the whole posting 3 times a day, and I call this, you're posting pizza. Right? Pizza is yummy. Okay, let me just say, I'm a pepperoni girl. I'm pretty simple. My family is a supreme type of family. They're kind of more complicated. But pizza is yummy. It's affordable. Can we just say cheap? You know what I mean? It's quick. It's convenient, depending on who's delivering. And it's great for game nights. It's, it's great for a quick lunch. But it's not something you want to serve at like an adult birthday party, or it's not something you want to have at your wedding anniversary, or, you know what I mean? Like, it's not special. It's not targeted. It's something you get for like a kid's birthday party when they're 7, maybe, you know what I mean? Or it's just serve it. It's fluff. And that's the same thing. I use a lot of analogies. That's the same thing that most people post. They post quotes with their logo on it because they can get a bunch made for a low price and they see other people doing it. They just start posting tips and they think they're doing good because they're providing value. And they're just posting what they see other people post, but they don't have an actual strategy behind it. And so now they're spending all this time posting what I call pizza, right? It'll fill you up. It's doing the job of getting you visible. Great for you. But then you're wondering, well, people are liking, but why aren't they buying or signing up for my services, free or paid? Because it's pizza. It's fluff. It's not targeted. Even when you just give a tip, it's random unless you specifically derived it from your program or service that you're trying to sell. So that's like the second thing that people do, is they post pizza 3 times a day.
Wow. So can we just marinate? Look, can we just marinate that for a moment? Because if you think about the post that you do every day, I want you to think about what you're posting out every day. If you're that entrepreneur and you're posting 3 times a day, why are you posting what you're posting 3 times a day? Like Angel mentioned, do we have a strategy behind each post? And I will have to say no, because I have definitely been that person to where I'm just getting knowledge out there. I'm just pushing out there because I figure this is something you want to know today, Angel. So I'm putting it out there, but then I didn't have a strategy behind it. And yes, before it was, okay, nobody liked it. So do I take it down? Do I keep it up? But it's the strategy behind the post. It's more than just creating a cute graphic and posting it. We need a strategy behind it. Wow. So many of us may be missing that, and that could be the big aha moment. So if this is that aha moment for you, I definitely would love for you to comment here on Facebook. If you're catching this on the replay, you can still give that aha to say, you know what? This is what I need to think about more. I love that.
Thank you. And I was like you. When I first started, I was getting in Facebook groups. I saw people posting pretty pictures with text. So I did a photo shoot and I started posting pretty pictures with text. And it's like you're just doing, you know what I mean, what everyone else is doing. So those are the biggest two. And the last mistake that we all agree to not consciously make anymore, right, when it comes to creating content that converts, is being selfish.
How am I being selfish?
It's being selfish. So when you are engaged in social media, here's the key. Be social.
Let's sit there for a moment, because I had to think, wait a minute. She's so right. So it's not just a post and go. So don't just post to me on Facebook and go to the next platform that you're trying to boost. Engage with me. Make it so that you're talking to the audience and not just giving something to them.
And not just, I don't even mean, and that's a great, we can talk so much about this topic. I don't even mean, but you do want to post in an engaging tone. People don't buy from corporations. People buy from people. Corporation talk is like 30 years ago with AOL people. But I just mean that don't just go on social media, make your post, see who liked or commented, and see what your friends posted and get off. Intentionally engage in your friends and other people's posts on social media. And I mean, like, go to who are you friends with and see what they have posted. Like and comment at least 4 words. These are the great thing about everything I'm saying right now is that all of these are free things you can do that will dramatically change your visibility. Because when you like and comment on someone else's post, now you come up in their algorithm. So that 2% chance of them seeing your post just increased dramatically. So often we forget to actually go on social media to be social with others. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely love that. And this is probably a great tip for our introverts. I know I'm definitely an introvert and I can relate to what Angel is saying, but I know I wasn't doing that. Initially, I was doing what everybody else was doing, which is posting pics, finding the groups that would allow me to post my graphics in their group. But the engagement part is what's missing. And you will be so surprised. And I know I've seen it happen, and I know I do it, is that the person that you post on, you make a comment on their post, just watch how, maybe not that day, but just watch how in the future that person will then post a comment on your post or share your post just because you engage, just because you showed up on their social media. So that way you're starting a relationship. You're actually connecting with someone via social media. And I think that is the biggest piece that's missing on social media. We're not engaging. We are going to networking events. We're stepping out, but we're spending majority of our time on social media, but with less engagement.
And I like that you brought up we go to networking events, because a lot of times I tell people part of getting more engagement on your social media is actually being social in real life, because the more people you're connected to in real life, that directly impacts the people who will see your social media posts. It's I know we have, and trust me, I'm a tech geek all day, right? So I enjoy being behind my laptop, my iMac, my iPad, my iPhone.
Yes.
But we have to step away from our laptop, even when you're building an online business.
So I can definitely congratulate those who have taken the step to say, you know what, I want to build a business. Now we're saying, take it a little step further. How big do you want that business to grow? And what methods and strategies do you have in place right now that can help you build and talk to that audience more and more that you're looking to connect with? Today, we were talking about converting. Converting means, how do I get those who I'm trying to talk to actually say, yes, I want what you're offering. I love the tip you shared. This is just that pain point that I'm in. How did you know? We can do that by 3 things. And I want you to start by engaging with those in your network, in your community, all of those 10, 20 groups that we are a part of. Find 3 or 4. And I like how she said not all of them, but you need to find at least 3 or 4 a day to where you can comment, you can give And tell us about the 4. You mentioned specifically 3 to 4 words. Why is that important?
In a world where automation is very strong and there are bots and programs like that, most bots, especially like on Instagram, and a bot is just an automatic reply that people pay like a software to comment for them on Facebook posts, on Instagram posts. Most of the bots will do like awesome posts, love this is fire. Like, when you get those type of posts, and I'll call the bots out actually, but you see those type of things and you know that it's spam. Even if you just do a one word answer, that shows kind of one word effort. So I say 4 words or more, because when you actually take effort and type a sentence on someone's post, they see that. It's kind of like if you're in a relationship and a person, you ask them to get you something to eat and they say, oh, here's a bag of chips. Or they say, what are you in the mood for? And they actually either prepare a meal or go get it. There's a difference in the effort shown, and your appreciation is going to be different. Social media is no different.
I love that. So take time to be conscious about your response. Like, don't make it quick. Like she said, got it, love it. Actually give some input into the articles or posts that you're choosing to respond on. That will definitely make a difference in the person that you're responding on in response to the relationship that you may be working to build with them. Because again, you can start a relationship right there on Facebook and take it offline. It doesn't mean you have to stay just connected with that person online. Make sure that you are building relationships that your business is looking for, or partnerships or collaborations. There's so much opportunity on social media. And right here, we're giving you the tips and solutions so that you can think outside the box. You can not only have to look at someone else post and what they're doing, but you can create your own way. Be unique in how you want to engage with your clients or your customers, or that ideal person you want to partner with. Let them know that you're here, you're real, and that this is what you're doing and how you want to connect. Today was about you and making sure that you have the tips and solutions to just start your week off right. If this is something you weren't doing yesterday or last week, today is a great day to make that change. And just measure it for a week. Just measure the tips that you were given today for 1 week, and to see the difference that may come forth for your business. And then let us know. Come back to this same post and let us know a week later, okay, I did see a difference, because I'm just sure that you are, because you're going about the methods the same. If you've been doing something consistently for 6 months and you have not been converting, you have not been engaging, then you definitely want to take this time today and say, you know what, I'm going to test it for a week. Give your business a chance to blossom and grow just by knowing some different small things. And she mentioned all of this is free. It's free to share. It's free to give a comment. It's free to put your graphics and post out there, but make sure you have a strategy behind what you're posting. So I know, Angel, you offer services and support. So tell them how they can connect with you and how you may support them in this endeavor in their business.
Well, I'd be happy to share that. Do we not have time for me to share the strategy, though?
Oh, yes. You said 3. We thought that was it.
No, sorry. Those were the mistakes.
Okay. So we were just getting started.
Sorry.
We thought, go ahead, please.
But the strategy is pretty quick. It's just we just like to clear the mistakes out of the way first, right?
Come on, so you're getting more. Come on. Okay, let's go.
So it's a really easy and 2-step strategy. Okay, I always tell everyone this is the easy stuff. The hard part is to do it. Never let technology, any terms you don't understand, never let any of that intimidate you. The hardest part is to just actually do it, because that's what 80% of people don't do. They don't do anything. They just listen, learn, and do nothing. So the step 1 is understanding the strategy that you need to create the content with, right? And that strategy is, first, you have to decide what program or service do you want to sell, right? So behind every post, you need to be aware of, what am I currently working on that I want to sell? You need to have that clear. And after that, you need to determine what your marketing plan is around it, right? So are you going to post on Facebook and have a follow-up email? Are you going to have a webinar that you'll promote on Instagram and then you'll have them schedule a call with you? You actually need to create a marketing plan for every program and service that you want to sell. And then from there, now you're going to create the post, right? And the post, the formula for the post is you needed to have a qualifier. And a qualifier just means in the post, you need to address who you're talking to, right? So if I come in this room and I just say, pass me the water, whereas two people in this room, they won't know who I'm talking to. But if I say, Tara, can you pass me the water? Then she will hand me the water. So a lot of times in my posts, I'll say, attention, new Christian coaches and consultants. Why? Because that's who I'm talking to.
Gotcha.
When you just say, hey, ladies, hey, guys, hey, Facebook family, hey, trillionaires. Yeah, that sounds nice and welcoming, but the reason people are liking your post and not buying or signing up for your product because they don't know who you're talking to. So the first thing you're going to do in your post is qualify them. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to be specific because listen, this is specifically for like promotional type posts, and this matters if you're selling something for free, like a webinar, if you're selling something paid, like a course, or if you're selling a complete coaching program or something like that. You need to be specific. Don't just say, oh, I help people grow their business. If you're interested, PM me. You need to address 3 of their pain points. You need to address 3 benefits and results that your problem solves. And then you need to include what your program actually offers. A lot of times we're not giving them enough. We're keeping it short. And then we're wondering, why aren't people responding? Because from their standpoint, one, they don't really know what you're talking about. And you didn't put a lot of effort. It's interesting because we don't think about this from a consumer standpoint, but most of us, we're fairly picky. We don't want things sloppy. We want things put together. We want it to look nice. We want it organized. Well, your target market, your ideal client, want things the same way. Now, they may not want blush and marble branding like my people respond to. You may have a outdoorsy brand, but they still want it clear. Yes. This is what you don't see when you just look at other people's posts and then copy it. You don't see the strategy and a formula they have behind it. And then the last thing you want is you want a call to action. And what I would suggest is that your call to action always lead to an opt-in form of some sort. Just get their information. You can always sell to them later. But selling to what we call a cold market, which is just this is just like a Facebook post, is not wise. Usually, if you really pay attention, or with the people who are actually making money, usually when you're directing them to a product, that's through retargeting, which just means this is not the first time they've seen this post or heard about your product. Right. When you're posting on social media from your personal profile or your business page, you just want to get people to an opt-in or signing up for something like a webinar, something that's still free, but don't let that offering something free make you think you don't need to put effort into the post, because you do.
Look at that. Now, that was some tweetable tips and tweetable moments, because you have to really think about, and I think the overall for our aspiring entrepreneurs, it's one thing to have a passion, a desire. You want to make sure that you are putting your product, your service out there in a strategic form. That is one of the reasons our small businesses are not being sustainable and successful, because there is no plan in the process. We're not thinking about what happens after that post. All we're thinking about is, okay, I get crickets. I don't get people actually to respond to me. But you made a good point. We have to take time in our post. It's not just a quick wham bam type post. We have to think, if I post this, I'm looking for this in return. whether that return is a percentage of people to sign up for my free webinar or a percentage of people to actually sign up for something that's a paid deal, we have to have something that we're looking for in return, because you're spending time to create these graphics. So why not have a strategy behind them? That is what I took from this today. If you're taking time to post, to show up, why not have a plan that goes back into the business of, these are the services and products that I offer and I provide. So I need a plan in order to market those. Where I found, just in speaking to some entrepreneurs, is that we don't have clarity on our products and services. So that could be why this process is difficult for them or challenging for them to do. What would you say?
Exactly, and that's why, because we only have so much time today.
I know.
But that's why I told you put the 3 problems that they're having, that your product solves, and then you'd say the 3 benefits, the 3 results. Because without those, you're not going to get the results. Like I've made thousands from Facebook as well as Instagram. It took me longest to make money from Instagram because I was just posting pretty pictures. Right. So, and I have clients, unfortunately, who have budgets in the hundreds of thousands of marketing, but they want to do things the old school way, where you just post industry articles. That's not working anymore. You have to be clear on a result or transformation that your problem solves, because at the core of it, like we do all, the extra stuff, and that's great, but at the core of it, all businesses offer are solutions to problems. Like, that's what people pay for. They don't care how pretty your picture is. They don't care how nice your lead magnet is. They care that you can solve a problem. And the great thing is that once we learn that and we start to actually sell, we realize that it really isn't even about the price. Because people really don't care how much something costs when they have a problem that they want solved.
That is so true. So today, you not only received the 3 top mistakes that we must be aware of, you also received a strategy to go along with that. So I challenge you, if you're watching today, if you're catching this on the replay, I challenge you today to make small changes in your process in which how you market your business starting today. And after 1 full week of making this conversion, making this change, and mind you, these are small changes. These are changes to where I'm just saying, I'm not just going to post a general post on Facebook. I'm actually going to speak to my ideal client. I'm actually going to tell them what I'm solving so that I can resonate with them and they get an aha moment to like, wait, I can't pass this post up because they're talking something that I really need. So I challenge you to do that. Be sure to comment here to let us know that you are accepting that challenge to make small changes in your business today, because our goal is to make sure that you're not only successful, but that you're sustainable. And to be sustainable, we have to have a plan. We have to have a strategy. We have to know those ideal clients, and we have to talk to them. We have to engage with them. So I am geeked in, hey, what I've taken away from this today and changes that you may see in Fontenot and Associate Solutions. So definitely follow your mindset of, okay, I'm going to make a change today. Stay committed. That's the consistency that you need as an entrepreneur. Don't stick to, well, I started this since day 1. I can't change it 6 months from now. You can change it every day. As Angel mentioned in the beginning, she has rebranded herself, and this is her 2nd year in her coaching career. So there's not a time frame in which you have to stay one way. You're just looking to be there for your clients, your ideal client. You're looking to solve the pain. So if you have the solution for the pain, we definitely encourage you to change the way in which you've been marketing today. If you definitely have not been getting results, change today from the tips that you received on this episode. So Angel, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You have given a lot in this small segment of this episode. So I definitely encourage you to go back to the beginning, rewind it, take notes, think about your business as you listen to what Angel shared with you today. Because believe it or not, there is something that you can change in your business in a positive way, to where you can be more of the business owner that's looking to have those short nights, early mornings, but maybe short nights, to where you know what, I have this down and packed. I know that I'm going to change how I'm doing this so I can make this work. So please, Angel, let us know how we can connect with you on your social media platforms.
Sure. So I would encourage you, if you've been helped by anything shared in this episode, you can go to iattractclients.com. That's the letter I, attractclients with an S.com. And there they can actually download my free marketing for newbies guide, where I kind of take you through the steps of really getting a solid foundation, like how to figure out what problem you solve, because you really do need to get clear on that to, create content that converts.
I love it. So now you have a tool that you can use as you think about this week. Come on, you have to win today. So please, if you know of anyone in which this definitely resonates with them, or someone that has been looking for just a change in their business, looking for a solution, they got it in this episode right here today. So do share this with someone in your network, tag them so that they can come back and watch this full episode and get the free download so that you can use that tool as you think about how you're going to make changes in your business today. So thank you again for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. Continue to follow at Fontenot Solutions so that you can get the updates of the new upcoming solutions and tips that we're going to share with you, because we're all about making sure that we can be the glue to your success. So if you're looking for solutions, you're looking for transparency, we share them right here on this show. My name is Tara. I am your host, and I thank you for tuning in today. Have a great day. If you're looking to schedule time to straighten your finances in this quarter, don't go into 2019 wondering, how am I going to financially be stable in my business today? We are looking to support you in your QuickBooks data support. We're here to support you in tax filings and other bookkeeping and recording services. Do not be stuck in Q4. We want you to be successful in with the bang and start 2019 off on the right foot. Contact us at Tara@FontenotSolutions.com. We look forward to supporting you and your team. If you would like to advertise with us on this show, our audience would love to hear from you. You can gain more of your ideal clients, showcase your business expertise, as well as feature your products and services for the audience here on this show. Definitely connect with us. We have monthly, weekly sponsorship and advertising packages right here for you. Definitely email us at experiencethebusinesssolutions@gmail.com.